Hi, I'm Heather Matter. Welcome to this video segment. Today I wanted to teach you about educating yourself. Did you know that everything you put on the inside of you will grow and produce fruits on the outside of you? In fact, all of the results that you have in your life right now, if you're overweight, if you have broken relationships, if you have a lot of pain, if you have a lot of depression that's not clinical depression, you have a lot of debt, these particular results are because you have things growing inside that don't belong there. So what you get to do and focus on is to be a person who is constantly cultivating rich, fertile soil inside of you, pulling out the false beliefs, pulling out the weeds that don't belong there, and putting in powerful seeds of truth. Because if you will put those seeds of truth in and you will water them, they will grow. And so what you have to focus on is, what are you putting in the ground? What are you putting in your mind all the time? Are you one of those people who are watching television constantly, who are reading magazines about famous people, other people's lives, reading fiction books continuously about somebody else's life, somebody else's dream, somebody else's fantasy? Sweetheart, if that is you, I love you, but there is nobody home in your life. And you need to be the leading person of your own existence, because you've got a stage. Your life is the play for you to be the leading person inside of it. So you get to be there and be focused and be very conscious about how you're using your time. Use your time to educate yourself. There are so many ways, and here's one thing. If you stay on the show, you're going to know that I talk about people's stories and people's excuses all the time, because I hear a lot of them. First of all, I have 4 kids, hello. You know I have a litany of excuses and stories there. But I also see coaching clients all the time, and I'll say, how is your spiritual education coming? How is your education of these principles of truth and of what you want to learn, of being healthy, of being financially free? And they'll say, oh, I really want to do it, but I don't have time. And I say, I love you. And that's a lie, because you do have time, and so do I. And there are so many ways that we can educate ourselves and just gently weave it into our lives in things we're already doing. Here, I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Here's what you can do. Download things onto an MP3 player, onto an iPod, and as you are driving, now you know you're driving to work, you're driving to the post office, you're driving to pick up your kids. As you're driving, you play that information. And as you drive, it literally inserts itself into your mind. Take the time that was otherwise dead time or wasted time. Turn off the television. You don't need it. Maybe just a little tiny bit or something to relieve stress. You don't need to spend so much time doing all of these extra activities. If you invest time into yourself, into your mind, into what you want to know and what you want to learn, that seed will grow and it will come forth and come to fruition, and you will have a harvest in your life. It is essential that you are continually educating yourself, that you are continually growing. Now, you know, our planet has been around for who knows how long. If you talk to creation, it's a certain amount. If you talk to other people, it's 3 million years. But did you know, let's just say it's been 5,000 years. Did you know that it was just several hundred years ago that we found out that the earth was round? It was not long ago where we just barely got people in space. Now, think about how long the earth existed, how long people had certain sets of ideas and certain limitations. And in just a short while ago, those limitations were blown off by new knowledge. I want to ask you this. What else don't you know? What else don't I know? Did you know that women could only vote less than 100 years ago? There is so much ahead of us. There is so much for us to learn, for us to be the avid, anxious, hungry students of life, of information. Life is for learning, and this is what you are here to do. And I encourage you to be a person who invests in yourself, because here's what will happen. You will grow and you will get better and better and better. Now, there are problems that you have in your life. I know it because you're on the earth still. There's problems that I have in my life. And as we have these things we've called problems, if we will rise up to face these things, not get defeated, not get frustrated, not blame other people, but just say, this is here for me to learn. And I'm going to look at this and I'm going to do everything that I can to learn. And you begin to seek, you dig deep inside yourself and find your power, find out who you truly are. And you dig deep inside the universe and go up to the source of truth and knowledge, and you do all you can to learn. Here's what will happen to that obstacle. Here was you, here was your obstacle, and you will grow, grow, grow beyond it. Your obstacle will fall away, and then here you will be. And so you don't have problems in your life. You have opportunities for change. You have things showing up as a catalyst so you can dig down deep and ascend, so you can know who you really are and where your true power is. You are so much greater and more powerful than you have ever known. But you get to make the choice to tap into that, to stay present and not to check out. And if you will do this, if you will read God's word, if you will read, there is literal light energy in scriptures. If you will put those into your mind, they will grow in power. If you will read sources of truth and saturate your mind and saturate your life and marinate your beliefs in all of these things, you will have the most beautiful, powerful things grow, and you will change. And every year you'll look back and you'll say, wow, I grew so much. And you keep getting better and better and better. And that's what I want for you. And so today I invite you to be an avid, eager, hungry student of life. Don't check out of your life, check in. Say, I am here, and I am here to learn. And if you will do that, I know you will create your very best life. May you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again soon.